Hello, this is Survived Enterprise. I am Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Ronquillo.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back.
And the subject today is spiritual sanity. And in this world, which is rather crazy with all this politics stuff and everything and all this excessive drama, it's hard sometimes to keep yourself calm, cool, collected, and sane.
Yes, that's right. You have to watch out for different perspectives, different things that are locked or don't deal with reality in the right now moments.
There are so many delusions going around. We don't really live in a world in which there is an awful lot of spiritual sanity because a lot of the beliefs going around are not grounded in this reality enough. They want to go to another reality after they die rather than focus on the reality we have right now with all their spiritual energy.
That's right. That's right. And the importance in that of keeping the reality-based perspectives for yourself. You don't want an escapism. You don't want to make or numb your spiritual walks in any ways that are related to the root base belief systems of what you're doing.
And people tend to get overly polarized. They see the world in very simplistic terms of us against them. And they do not tend to see many sides of an issue or many different perspectives and put it together in order to get the whole picture. The truth is not easy to find. Reality is not easy to find. Solving problems does not come easy. You have to look at issues in a way that you can see all the variables so you can figure out which ones I have to tinker with in order to solve the problem. What is worth trying out and seeing how it would work in the real world, in the world we live right now with the solid, resistant energy that tends to come with it.
Yeah, exactly. And we have a viewer with us. Hi, Jamie. Welcome to Positive Vibes. Glad you're here with us. But in the spiritual sanity that we all need, we have to remember not to stay in a bubble and not have delusions of unreality-based spiritual tendencies. That means that if you think that your energies and motivations for the day is divinely comes from God and not your hard works or your nutrition, sure, the encompass is the universe around us, but the actions in the spiritual sense is you maintaining the right now moments of your everyday step. So don't make it full of delusions or something that is not reality based for right now. Yes, God encompass you, the universe is encompassing you, but you are the motivator, you are the actions, you are the ones that are reacting to other people and giving those energies and treatments the way you want to be treated right back.
And we have all these movies and things in the media and novels and so forth that tend to create these visions, these images that are transported psychically in our world. And a lot of times people get wrapped up in images of different types. And these images are not the type that connects you with reality. They're the type of images that distract you or move you away from reality. And a lot of times when people go crazy, all they think about is different images and they can't put them together in a rational way that they'd work in this world. So they create some kind of altered reality, which gets them into all kinds of trouble.
Yes, exactly. And for instance, Star Wars. I love Star Wars. It is a great metaphor for spiritual walking. You can choose the light, you can choose the dark side. However, it is a movie-based reality that goes into play in a working way, a working manner that is acceptable for a spiritual growth. See, if you look at, like your Princess Leia or Luke Skywalker, and you're walking around in the reality world playing Jedi, that's not going to blend with what the purpose is of the ideas of what the movie's based on. And the movie's based on understanding that we all can choose light, we can all choose dark, and we all can choose the actions that match the light and dark energies of this. So understanding delusions or understanding reality that is made in movies or on TV is something that you need to balance yourself and understand where the realities lie in your own actions.
And it really takes a lot of hard work not to just be swept away by the prevailing images and views of the time, the beliefs of the times, because reality is just something. I mean, the images right now that are out there, a lot of them are not that realistic or related to the type of problems we have and the issues we really need to address. And they just people don't seem to understand that how easily they get trapped in the conforming, prevailing beliefs of the times and what everybody else thinks. It's sort of like that group mindset that goes around, and they don't understand. And what you have to do is look beyond the group mindset and become an independent spiritual being, a unique, independent spiritual being, which we all are. We're all unique. We're not just a whole bunch of people with one size fits all, and you get this religion that says you either follow this dogma all the way or else you'll be condemned somewhere or whatever. They're all very negative when it comes to anybody who doesn't believe the same thing as them. But the negativity had nothing to do with it. They have something better to offer. I mean, if you're negative and say this person's loony, and you know they're loony, that's different. And you know they're going to get in trouble because they're not connected to reality. But when beliefs are not reality based, and then they condemn other people that have similar unreality based beliefs, it doesn't make this world better. And we got to get beyond that limited perspective. We have to start saying the reason what you have to have spiritually is something that works in this reality, that is focused on this reality, and that says what counts is whether we can solve problems or we can contribute to making this world a better place. That's what counts. Being able to contribute to help other people to straighten themselves out and be healthy and more productive. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to do things, to make things happen, because we're the prime movers on this planet. We're on the spiritual front line, I always say. We're here, and we can do so much more. We can do amazing things, but we have to get a mentality that is not 2,000 or 4,000 years old, but we have to get something new that can tackle the problems that we have in the modern world that are unlike anything that's ever happened before.
Yeah, and the rays of empathy and compassion needs to be looked at and focused on, because once you have compassion and empathy for yourself and understanding that spiritual works is really tough. It's messy, it's painful, it's gruesome. But to have empathy for someone else that's going through those same things or issues that are really tough to bear and tough to handle. Support systems and support groups are very, very, very needed in today's society without having to change somebody's independence, but just support them for who they are and have compassion and empathy for what they're doing when it is based on a reality purpose. Because delusions and feeding into things that are not true and having support for a delusional based mindset is an enabling type of toxic way to be. And we need to look at that spiritually and how many people are enabling others to be delusional. And those are the types of issues that we do need to address in today's society and call out what is real and practical and what is reality based that's going to help us get through our everyday walks and journeys in the spiritual growth.
And it's not easy to achieve things that are really great or important.
No,
The
it's not.
people that go through the roughest life with the most pain and struggle and overcome it are the ones that tend to achieve a lot. And that's true right now with everybody, is that you have to be able to embrace the fact that it's going to be difficult. It's going to be painful. Climbing Mount Everest, the first person that did that, it was painful. It was a struggle. But they said, I'm going to do it first. And that's more important than any pain or distress I have to put myself through to get there. And I can handle the pain, so I can do it, while those other people, they can't, they won't do the work. They won't do the effort. So therefore, I'm going to be the first one that climbs Mount Everest because I am willing to do it. I got the strength of character to take it on. And I'm connected to reality. I'm not a person that thinks I can take shortcuts and still achieve great things.
Yeah, and that's also a good point, is knowing the limitations and boundaries of yourself and expanding that and pushing it every day to reach the maximum potential of your own um, greatest self. But here's the most important part, is to push those things, and you push those limitations where you want to go farther. You can hurt yourself, and in damaging yourself, it delays processes of where you can get. So just be realistic with the limitations and boundaries that you have, and know that is the greatest thing that you can do, is hit those 100% best efforts, best extremes, and be realistic at the things that you can't do. And it's okay, because everybody's weakness is someone else's strength, and everybody's strength is someone else's weakness. But that's what we're here for, is to learn and have empathy and compassion with spiritual sanity mixed with that.
And what I like to tell people is you have to embrace the type of reality we live in, because the universe was designed, but especially for us. There's a physical spiritual connection that happens, and we are the prime movers, but the universe functions exactly the way it's supposed to function based on how we are dealing with it. And as times change and things change, we have to up our game in how we're dealing with things. And the universe, as we up our game, will respond to us in the way it should respond.
Yes.
So in other words, don't start condemning the way the universe works or whatever. We have to work in harmony with the universe, because the universe will help us if we make the effort and we learn the lessons we need to and move in the direction we need to move in.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, this is Positive Vibes Enterprise. The subject today was spiritual sanity. Hopefully you came out of this with some more sanity as a result.
Yes. Thank you, Jamie.
Hopefully we brought more sanity to through this video.
Definitely. Thank you for being here, Jamie. Thank you for subscribing, and we look forward to seeing all of you next time.
I'm Tom Goodwin. This is Michelle Bronquillo, and thank you very much.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great one.